Hello and welcome to Mam Says It's Aliens, the comedy podcast where we explore UFOs, strange sightings and unexplained phenomena.
And argue whether they're aliens or something stranger.
I'm Shauna.
And I'm Mam. And we don't have all the answers.
But we certainly have opinions.
Especially me.
So get comfy and join us as we look for the truth somewhere out there. Because Mam Says It's Aliens. Hello and welcome back to Mam Says It's Aliens. How are you feeling today?
Oh, excited today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good topic. Phoenix lights.
Stop clapping.
Stop clapping. So, yeah, I really like this topic. It's very interesting, very intriguing. Yeah, it's a good one.
So I'll be honest, I haven't done a huge amount of research on this one. I had a busy week. So it's kind of over to you on leading the story. I got my old script-a-rooney from the classifieds.
Yeah. And I shall tell you a couple of different things about it.
Okay. So every time I say classifieds, I always think like the free ads.
Classified, oh right,
And they're like classified ads, isn't they? The free ads for cars. That's what every time I say classified, I think free ad. But I'm not selling you a car. Not today.
Not today.
So Phoenix Lights, interesting story, long and short of it, strange craft seen by thousands
of people.
Okay, so kind of hard to deny, but they tried.
Yes, very hard to deny, I would say.
But they did make a mockery of it.
Yes, they did.
So interesting, lots of government involved in this one, I guess, then, because we usually talk about like our own opinions, but in this we've got the government putting their 2 pence in and then quickly changing their mind.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, okay, so I will lead us in.
Go on then. Okay.
So picture this. It's March 13th, 1997. Good year.
Good year.
Good year. Year I was born.
I was pregnant with Shauna.
I'm liking the hand gestures today.
Yeah. I was pregnant with you. Yeah. You was due in April.
I was.
So I was nearly ready.
So a bit late for a birthday card, but if you do want to send one, I am taking the post for next year. So it's a beautiful evening in Arizona and thousands of people are out in their backyards. Suddenly, the entire state looks up and collectively decides, yes, today is the day we see an alien spacecraft. Which is you every day, isn't it? Today's the day I will see something.
Oh, yeah, it'd be great if I could do that. I need to move to America, basically, because there's nothing happens here.
Yeah, true.
Arizona is very hot. There's a lot of things that happens in Arizona.
Do you think the heat has anything to do with the aliens? But do you think, are they on summer vacation and they want the nice weather?
I don't know what it is, but it's
just
maybe they got more bases than us, military bases and nuclear stuff, and
that's probably what it is. Yeah, they've always said that
more there.
Aliens don't like nuclear, do they? So that's what they come in here for, is to shout at us. But okay,
go on then.
And to be fair, it did look like one of those days. Witnesses describe a massive, silent, V-shaped object. Some said it looked like a giant carpenter's square. And for the viewers that don't know what a carpenter's square is, it's a boomerang shape, a V. Yeah. A V. Beautifully demonstrated by Mother. Could just flash the viewers some V's. And it was slowly drifting across the sky. So keyword there, slowly. So it was so big, it supposedly blocked out the stars. It was moving at what people described as walking speed, which, if you're a giant spacecraft, is a bold choice. They must have been thinking, we're going to take our sweet time, because the views over Phoenix are beautiful.
Yeah.
They could have just been sightseeing.
Yeah, they could have.
But what's your thoughts on them travelling slow? Do you think there was a reason for that?
Yeah, that definitely whatever it was, wanted to be seen.
Oh, I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
I thought they were going slow because they were doing some sort of like mapping or something. You know, like well,
Well, it
like
could
LiDAR
have-
scans and stuff. It takes a
Yeah.
while to like make like a model, like a
Could
3D
have.
model, where they just kind of
Could have.
No.
But, you know, so it had to be an alien craft in my mind because it was going so slow.
Yeah, we don't
So
know.
we
of
haven't
any
got
planes
anything that goes slow in the skies
that we know of.
that we know of. Yeah.
But then,
But it was slow.
but if the military did have something like that, or the US government, would they want to go in that slow? Because then
No.
they know it's going to be seen.
Yeah.
Or if you do
They
want to
would've
fly
known,
something
yeah.
like that, if they did have it, don't fly it over the States.
Don't fly
With
it over.
Millions of people live.
Yeah.
You'd fly it over Area 51.
Is 5 million people, they reckon, live in Phoenix and
Arizona.
outside Arizona altogether. There was like tens of thousands of people seeing this craft that day, that night. So, in my mind, you cannot debunk that.
Well, nothing on that scale has happened since. Because from what some of the reports I've read, people were saying it was so low
Yeah,
as
it was
well.
really,
people were
really
saying
low.
it was a stone's throw away.
Yes.
Like,
there was one bloke who said he could have threw a stone at it.
how would you feel if you've seen that? Like, being realistic, I know you're a nutter and you'd love it, but at the same time, if you were looking out these skylights now and you just seen this mass, because they said it was, some people say it was like between 1 mile and 8 miles.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It was
ridiculous.
a mile long.
Like, it blocked
Over
the sky.
a mile long.
So if
yeah.
you've seen that, kind of like...
myself, I would absolutely love it.
But you wouldn't have an inkling about it?
I wouldn't be, I don't know. Maybe I would be a bit afraid and then part of me would be so excited because that's what I want to see anyway. But it's different types of craft as well and different kinds of beings that's in these crafts, I think. So to me...
Who was piloting the boomerang, man?
Yeah. Now, nobody knows this one. So who
Was anybody?
Yeah. It couldn't have been... Yeah, it might
You
have
agree
been...
to me?
Yeah, I agree. It could have been nobody. It could have been just like you said, a test flight for...
Yeah. Like, we got test cars. Like, we got cars that drive themselves. Like, when we went to Vegas, them taxis were just nipping people about. With the...
Yeah, it's bizarre.
We couldn't get in them, unfortunately, because you had to be like a resident or something, didn't you? Because they were free.
Yeah.
So you had to be like, or you had to have certain apps. And then when I tried downloading the apps, I was in the wrong,
Yeah.
VPN.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. They
so
were
we
a
didn't
bit
get going,
crazy.
but yeah.
So, I mean, technology
could
has
it
come
be-
on a lot.
yeah.
But we're talking about 1997 now as well. So
Only 29 years ago.
it was 29 years ago. Did we have mobile phones? Not 100% sure.
I don't
If
know,
we
I
did,
was just born.
if we did, they most probably was the basic.
Like
I don't think they would have had
Nokia.
cameras on them. Yeah, it would have been a
3310
Motorola or Nokia
good
or
old
something like this big.
3310.
So I'm not sure with that. So people only had their cameras, their proper cameras, or the camcorders without.
Yeah.
There was a lot of camcorders
Because
at
we
that
started
time.
going to Florida when I was like 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you had this massive, like,
camcorder.
put on your shoulder, like...
Yeah, they did get smaller in time, but
did, yeah.
but the first one we had, it was a bit big.
And so then, even around that time, you had, like your Motorola, like, flip phone, which still had little stubby aerial and that. on
Yeah,
it. So you know.
I don't even think we had mobile phones then, to be honest. I can't think back to...
Yeah.
No, definitely didn't have them. No,
Well, what years...
I don't think we had them.
What year's the 7 Series? The BM. That's in 1999.
Right.
And I got a phone in it. And
Yeah.
that was high tech for them.
Yeah,
Granted, it was a phone
I'm thinking
in a car.
when I went to Florida the
So-
first time, we didn't have mobile
No, that's a
phones
sore
then.
subject. I wasn't born.
So that was
We don't
1995.
discuss
So
that time.
yeah,
You owe me a trip. You owe me a holiday. My sister had one more holiday than me.
but you've been since.
Oh yeah, I've been lots
Yeah.
of times since then.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Anyway.
You owe me a holiday.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'll get back to the story. Sorry.
yes, get back to the story. Let's talk about...
Hang on. Well, do you want me
Go
to
on
get
then.
back to the story, or do you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
go.
Now this went on for hours. It crossed the state from Nevada down to Tuscan. People were calling their neighbours, calling the news, and probably calling their mums to ask if the world was ending. Now, in this instance, you'd be ringing me saying, look outside, they've come for me, finally my people are here. You would be excited, but I think you'd also be scared.
Yeah, the telephone operator, you know, at the time said that there was just calls coming in everywhere. And
everybody's ringing the police, isn't they? And
yeah, they were phoning everybody just to see what's going on. But
we
had landlines then. We didn't have.
Do you remember our house phone number?
Yes.
I do. Yeah, and that's sad.
I remember a lot of people's house numbers.
We're never going to use, we haven't got a landline now, but we're never going to need that knowledge. So why do we retain it?
I don't know.
It's never.
But it's a good thing, that is.
What?
Your brain working and keeping all your numbers.
Yeah, but it's useless. I could be putting some other data there if I wipe that out, drive clean.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
How do we structure our files in our head? You know, imagine close your eyes now and you see some filing cabinets. How do we just say, no, that's a load of crap, chuck that one in the bin?
And we don't use half our brain anyway, but that's another day, that is.
See, I always used to think that, but then the more and more I've looked into that, because I'm quite interested by that, I do think we do, and I think we're just trying to
I don't know. I think
we're trying to kid ourselves. I think we're not that smart.
Yes and no.
Another day, another argument.
Yeah.
So this went on for hours and hours. Blah blah blah. It went from Nevada down to Tuscan, so it crossed a lot of states.
Yeah.
But then we get to the government's explanation.
Oh yeah, go on then.
And this is where it gets truly funny.
Yeah.
But before we get onto that,
okay,
there were actually 2 events that night.
Yes.
Now, I know you're going to argue there's more, but we'll stick to the main 2.
Okay, we'll stick to the main 2.
The first was this mysterious, silent boomerang-shaped craft.
Yes.
And the second happened a couple of hours later at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
When a row of bright stationary lights appeared over the mountains. Now, I think they're calling them South Mountain.
Yeah, the South Mountain. Yeah.
So these were the lights that everybody caught on home video. So I've looked at loads of these videos.
Yes.
Insert video here.
Yeah.
So this is the video that I have seen. It's some guy filming and he's saying, quick, calling his wife to come over and look. But it's just a couple of lights, in a rough line, and they're just kind of hovering above the mountain. But then they kind of go further away and tuck behind the mountain.
Yeah. Some said there was 5 lights, and then people are saying there's 7 lights, and then people are saying there was 10 lights.
Yeah, so on the video that I watched, the video that is playing now,
yeah,
there starts off, I think it's 5, and then it kind of graduates and gradually grows.
Yeah.
It gets to 7 lights.
Yeah.
But 7 lights is what they seen on this boomerang.
Yeah, because they said 1 on the point, 2 on the sides, that's 5, and then somebody explained that the 2 on the back were
brake lights.
Yeah.
Fog lights.
Fog lights, yeah. So the 2 on the back were just floating. Do you know what I mean? They wasn't attached. They were like
following behind.
Like a trailer behind, yeah.
Trailer.
They were behind. So
Did you ever want a trailer? So the ones everybody filmed then were these ones above the mountain, but the ones that interest me more is this boomerang that was low. But why isn't that filmed? Because I haven't been able to find any videos of this low boomerang. Well, is it because it was that close? It was just a black kind of mass, and you can't really make out the size of it or the shape of it if you're saying is that low.
The boomerang one obviously came a bit at 8 o'clock in the night, wasn't it? It was earlier on in the evening. Obviously, again, like I said, we didn't have mobile phones. Nobody had the mobile phones out. You had to run in your house and go and get your camera. Nobody had a camera on. But we had films and cameras then as well. And do you know what I mean? So you didn't have an SD card, you click, couldn't you had to go in, run in the house, go and get it, find it.
Listen to me!
Yeah.
If they had time to record the ones on the South Mountain, above the South Mountain, why couldn't they record the one that was moving At a snail's
because it
pace
was earlier
above
on
the-
in the night, I would have thought.
Oh, so the cameras and video cameras
By the
were
time
locked
it
up
was
till
all
then.
over telly, and they had time to go and get their cameras in, didn't they? And it was just going crazy, most probably.
Something's off to me about it. Why couldn't they
don't
record
know.
the one, but they could record the other?
Yeah, well, one bloke seen the boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
He was coming home from work. He worked in like a hospice place, he said. And he was coming home from work in his truck, and it took him quite a while. I think he said it was nearly like 40 miles to get back to Phoenix.
Okay.
So he was coming
It's
in.
fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? So he was on the highway. They were doing road works on the highway at the time. So he said, it was a bit slower because it was like dirt on the floor, not proper tarmac. Anyway, he seen this coming towards him. So he got out and stopped. And he says, I mean, you would have been shitting yourself, like, wouldn't you, if you'd seen that coming towards you. But he gets out.
Not if it was that slow.
No, he said it was slow. Yeah, it
Pretty
was hovering in front of him.
anticlimactic. If it's
And
just
he
like,
said that he could actually throw a stone at it. It
Yeah.
was that far. It was that near. But he said there was no sound.
Mm-hmm.
He could hear his truck still running in the background. There was no sound to it. He said it was massive.
eerie like in that.
Now, this bloke said it wasn't like a proper triangle shape. It was the boomerang shape.
Oh, a bit more rounded.
It was a bit more, like a proper boomerang, he said. It was more archy shaped. And the lights that he saw on it, he said there was no smell. There was no
like
winds with
vibrations
it.
and
No
stuff,
vibration, no nothing. And when he looked up, he said he was that close to it, about 30 feet over his head. He said, I could have threw a stone at it. And he said that some of the lights they wasn't like a bright light. So, like, or like a flashing light. So you couldn't look at it. You'd be squinting looking at it. He said you could look at the lights, and then it was this orange orb like type of thing as well. I don't know whether there was just one or a couple of them, but he said it was like, when he looked at it, it was like lava. It was like an orange light, like he did describe it as.
No, that thing's crap at the minute.
He did describe it as one of these.
Well, that's
he
just
said
dead a minute.
it was just like pulsating and going round
swirling and goopy.
like lava would.
Why do you say lava?
Like lava, yeah. Like orange and yellows, and he said it was swirling like plasma-y.
Liquidy. What,
Yeah.
in the lights or trailing behind?
No, there was like the white lights on it, and then this one big blob in the middle, light in the middle, the red light, which was an orangey light. He said it was in like a cone, like a canister. So how can you explain that? Like a spotlight, you put it in that like little canister bit like that. It was like that. It was, can't explain really,
You've
but
lost me.
yeah.
Do you mean like in like a kind of like a test tube looking thing?
No, like in a barrel, like that. Like in a tube, and then all the lavary stuff was dripping out to the bottom of it, he said.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy stuff.
I'll let him off then for not being able to film because if he's on his
No.
way home from work, you haven't got a camera.
No.
But if it took like I don't know exactly how long it took to pass over Phoenix, but like if it did take a while and it was slow, how did nobody get a film of the underneath of it?
Yeah. Well, some
Why?
people
It's annoying,
did.
isn't it?
He also said it was like dents in it as well, like a bit like that. A bit like the...
This is coming in handy today,
Yeah,
isn't
it is, isn't it? Yeah. It's on my Area 51 drinks bottle. So,
What,
yeah,
tip
he
it
said
out
it
with
was a bit like that.
So we had a proper good close.
He had a real proper good look. And he said that he wasn't frightened. And he had and he looked up at it and he said he had an overwhelming feeling of love.
Oh.
Yeah. It changed him. He said it just sort of like clicked something in his brain, he said.
Peaceful.
And it was peaceful and loving.
That's weird.
Yeah. So that, to me, that says that it wasn't anything hostile. And to me, that says it was either there was nothing in it, or I don't know, but pilot in it, or it was the good aliens.
Are greens good aliens?
No.
Okay.
No. So I would say it's more like Nordics or the spiritual, peaceful race.
Okay.
If there was anybody in it.
Yeah, if.
Pilot in it.
But yeah, that's my only qualms with that, is how people managed to film the lights on the mountain but didn't manage to film
Yeah,
the underneath.
I can understand that. But
I can't let it slide.
there was one woman, I don't know whether it was, I don't think it was the boomerang one. I think she might have filmed the lights on the mountains then. Her name is Dr. Lynn Katie. Yeah, she's a medical doctor, an MD. And her husband said, "Oh, look at this." And she goes out onto the decking and sees it. So she goes upstairs and finds a camcorder and she records it. And there is videos of that one. So you most probably seen one of her videos.
And there's loads of videos of them ones.
Yes.
I can find loads of them and pictures.
The orange lights in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't find videos
ones of the actual.
Yeah, which is really annoying.
I expect there is stuff. Maybe they classified it.
If I can find anything, I will insert it.
You know, with the government.
Gail? The hell with it. Come here. You see it? I don't know what it is yet.
Okay, I will read a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, don't mind me, I'm just having a yawn.
Right.
So the stationary lights above the mountain were the ones that everybody caught on home video, the ones that were hovering before slowly drifting down behind the mountain out of view. Now the Air Force eventually came out and said, those, yeah, that is just our A-10 Warthog pilots practicing dropping flares.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I call BS on that straight away, because when you drop a flare, they drop a lot faster than, because I've seen the video, flares drop a lot faster than them hovering and going down like that.
Yeah.
And also the way they've just kind of scrambled like that to give an answer within the day or two following.
Definitely 100%.
It's like, cover it up.
It is not flares. It's definitely, they've done testing on it as well.
It's like recreate it.
Yeah, recreate it. It's not a flare. Like you said, flares are really, really bright when they go off, and then they come down.
And they
don't stay in a straight line.
No.
So flares, that definitely to me is no. They just come up. Same with the Roswell, innit? It was a weather balloon.
Everything's a weather balloon when it comes to aliens.
No. So I'm saying a definite no on that.
So essentially, they just claimed the most famous UFO sighting in history was just a bunch of guys in jets having a light show over the desert.
Where's the jets though? There was no jets here that night. So, innit?
Yeah.
If the military was out, you'd hear them.
But then,
because any military plane is loud.
But do you think the residents of like Phoenix and stuff wouldn't bat an eyelid to hearing? Do you think they just didn't realise, because they're so used to hearing those sort of noises for training and stuff because they are in the desert?
Yeah.
Do you think they did hear them, but they don't remember, they don't clock it because they hear them all the time? Or do you think that's a lot of people to just automatically?
It was just a lot of people, and they tried to debunk it a couple of weeks after with a press conference, and yeah. So
I'm telling the story. So imagine being one of those pilots dropping flares and then landing your plane to find out thousands of people are currently convinced that you're the mothership.
Yeah.
But the best part of this whole saga was the response from then Governor of Arizona, Fife Symington.
That's him.
At the height of the hysteria, he decided to host a press conference to address the mystery. And how did he do that? He walked out with his chief of staff dressed in a full-blown alien costume.
Good costume as well, it wasn't bad. I'd wear it on Halloween.
He literally brought an alien to the podium
Yeah.
to unveil the suspect.
Yeah. Bad. Very bad.
So,
And
you know this
the
photo.
all of Arizona, yeah, I've seen the photo, I've seen the videos. And the all of Arizona just was up in arms after that then, because
He's made a mockery of it.
he made a mockery of everybody that's seen it.
Yeah, and everybody was adamant, you know, they seen what they seen. Fair enough, if a couple of people said, you kind of think, oh, all right, maybe it was a hoax.
Okay,
And
yeah, you can try and...
even if there was hundreds of people that seen it, if it was on a smaller scale,
Yes.
I'd kind of be like, all right, that could have been
If it was on
hoax.
a smaller
You know,
scale,
they could have made
then
that.
yeah, because obviously they are, you know, we don't know what aircraft we got.
Well, even not
it's like
that.
the new TR3, the TRB 3B.
I don't know what that is.
The TR3B is a triangular shaped aircraft made by us, by US.
Does it kind of look like the B?
It looks like a
B12?
UFO. It honestly looks like a UFO. I don't know whether it is. It's just it's like the stealth bomber, but more triangular. Yeah, I know, it's amazing.
Stunning.
But it's more triangular, and it looks exactly like a UFO if you don't know your planes.
Okay.
But I don't even think that might have not even been in existence then.
But there's a difference between the size of that and this.
Yeah, this is a
miles.
normal size plane.
Yeah.
Whereas this was like over a mile long.
Substantial.
Yeah.
But then when things are in the air, I guess it's hard to gauge the size of them because...
Yeah, but if it was that low as well then...
If it blocked out the sky then.
Yeah.
Because people say
it was
blocked out
huge.
the stars.
It was over the top of the houses and
yeah.
things, so yes.
But anyway, the dude, what did I say his name was? Fife Symington.
Symington, that's it.
Liar.
Yeah, yeah, he was a liar.
He made a mockery of it, and if it was a smaller craft and it could have been hoaxed, then fair enough, making a slight mockery of it. But again, when you're a person of power, you kind of, you know, you are respected to... Well,
he was most probably told to say that.
Do you think? Or do you think he went off his own accord?
No, I would have thought some sort of government or something came to him and said, look, you've got to debunk this.
From the higher ups,
yeah.
Like the government's government that we did like...
Yeah, the government's government, yeah.
Said, okay.
Yeah. But then, what did he do?
Thank you for leading me in. He was trying to make a joke of it to calm everyone down, apparently. But it backfired spectacularly. Years later, Symington actually recanted his own skepticism, admitting that he had himself seen the aircraft.
Yeah.
And in his words, he is pretty sure it wasn't made by the Air Force.
No. And I think he was ex-military or something anyway. I think he's a pilot himself.
Yeah.
So I read.
Pilot or not, like being someone higher up, you kind of know what sort of planes are in your vicinity and what's flying over your airspace. You would know whether or not that is man-made or not. And he blatantly made a mockery of it.
He did.
Brought out an alien.
But at least he told the truth in the end, I suppose.
But that just gives the public more reason not to trust.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you were laughing at everybody that's seen it, and it was a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You just think, well, I'm never going to believe the words you say again.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
You're not going to tell us the truth off the bat.
Annoyed at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in one night, we had a potential alien visitation, a military flare drill that scared the life out of an entire state, and a governor trying to perform a comedy routine with an actor in a rubber mask.
Yeah.
Which, like you said, was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was a couple of weeks after.
Remember that Halloween costume we had, that alien mask?
Yeah.
The green one.
Didn't Auntie Clay have one? Auntie Clay had one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was good. That was scary, but it was good.
Yeah, she did.
That was a good quality costume. Anyway, but honestly, if aliens were watching, they probably decided just to keep flying to the next planet, as that was definitely too much drama for a Tuesday night.
Yeah, no. I don't know why, but they wanted to be seen. And they weren't hostile, didn't take anybody, didn't do anything, didn't zap anybody or
Yeah,
whatever.
no reporting's come forward of
No
anybody having
reporting.
strange markings,
No.
you know, like your burns
Yeah,
or like
sometimes.
these,
Yeah.
like birthmarks appearing. Or
I mean, that bloke, if he was that near to it, he would have had like radiation or something like. But no,
nothing. So
nothing
it's
at all.
very calm. Very.
It was a very calm situation.
Very chilly.
So I would have loved to have seen that.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more, as huge as it is one of the more chill encounters, because half the time encounters are like people getting abducted and probed and scars and like new birthmarks and markings. But this one was
everybody in America seen it. It was on TV everywhere. But did we get to hear it over here? No.
You don't recall anything ever like?
No, I can't recall anything about that. I mean, it would have been a...
Now it'd be all over Facebook, but you didn't have that sort of social media presence back then.
No, nothing was said. Nobody knew about it. Yeah.
It just baffles me that it moved slowly, because usually you get a...
I mean, you can't just...
Or a slow move and then a zoom.
I mean, the only slow moving aircraft is like Harrier jump jet or or you know, they can hover for a bit, can't they? Like the helicopters and
the noise off of them though.
You know, the Chinooks, and they can hover for a bit, but the noise and the it'd be wind, it'd be wind all over there, wouldn't it? You'd be like
you tell difference.
I've had an helicopter come down by the side of us and it just blew absolutely everything. It was on the beach and it just blew everything off the beach into the water.
When?
It was when you was young, in the Isle of Wight. And they came down, the coastal one, to save somebody because he had a heart attack. And everything just flew. The towels, everything. The sand was going in your eyes. It was, as he was coming in, I was.
That story?
Yeah. Yeah, I lost my camera case that day.
Poor man was having a heart attack.
I know, I know, yeah. But everything was flying into the sea. All the towels off the beach was all flying.
So if you'd think something of that size as well, if normal planes make a loud noise in a normal helicopter,
this was totally silent.
It's gonna be.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm curious by the triangle, the boomerang.
Yeah.
I'm not so curious about the lights over the mountains.
Well, some people have said that there was quite a few sightings that night, not just the two, or everybody thought it was just the one sighting of the actual triangular shaped craft, but then it came out that there was others seen that night as well in different parts of the state and stuff.
Triangles?
All of them was triangles except one, which was a disc.
Your standard saucer.
Yeah, your standard saucer. Yeah.
And was that also in like there or thereabouts Arizona region?
Yeah, it was all in that region.
So
they showed the map and it's all in there.
So do you think them other sightings might not have been true, but other people that were kind of on the perimeter or whatever that wanted to say, "Oh, I've seen them," and they just kind of put their two pence in?
You can't exactly say unless there's proof on photos.
There's so much proof about the lights over the mountain, and so many witness accounts of the boomerang.
Yeah, thousands of people.
I think the other people could just be people just saying, "Oh, I want to see. I seen something. I seen. I think they just might be full of crap." But if one of you are listening, I'm sorry.
They said, some people think, "Oh, it's like a hologram or something like that." It wasn't real.
I like that idea.
It wasn't real, but that they said that they could see what it looked like. It was solid. It was solid in between the lights because when they were looking up, and that guy, he saw the boomerang one,
and he
said it was solid. He said,
probably like the idea.
He said it wasn't hot. It wasn't.
So
didn't feel nothing.
What if it was a holograph? Hear me out.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it, but what if it was a holograph and the government were doing it to test how we would react to species visiting to these spacecraft to kind of tickle us in a bit?
It could have been.
I like that theory.
That's a good theory because they do say that, we have got the technology now to do a fake alien invasion.
What was that one? The War of the Worlds.
Oh, that was in. That's years old. That is.
Yeah,
though,
I
isn't
know,
it?
but like they put it on the radio station and everything, didn't they? And it
Yeah,
sounded like
and-
we were actually getting
Yeah,
like
people actually
invaded.
thought they were being invaded.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
again, was that a test to see how we would react to alien life? Have they all this time been kind of edging us on
Oh
a bit,
yeah, it's
testing
all
the waters to
edging us
see how we're going to
into
react?
it. Yeah. Yes. I mean, lights have been seen. I mean, 1952, there was a sighting over the White House in Washington, D.C. I mean, that was a threat to...
No, yeah, national security to
Yeah, exactly.
the president.
But they were like more of the orby type lights. They wasn't in a V formation or in a straight line. They were just here, there and everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, there are lights all over the world. People have seen lights everywhere. There's one in Norway, I think, a Norwegian one. That's quite a big one. I'd have to look in my notes if you want me to tell you what it is. But there's loads of sightings.
Yeah, lights have been
but
reported for
not like this
V.
one was.
Yeah,
It was a V-shaped and it was slow moving. With some of the other ones, they like orbs and they just shoot off and go here, there and everywhere. Come in and then disappear out. Do you know what I mean? But this actually flew slowly over Arizona.
Do we know if it changed elevation?
Don't know, do we?
And do we know where it went afterwards? Because
that's what I want to know.
Did it disappear? Did it
shoot off?
Drop
Did it
down?
what happened? Yeah, I haven't read nothing on that.
Because if it kept going, it would have crossed other states. It would have crossed.
Yeah, well, they said it started from like Las Vegas, Henderson.
Yeah,
we've drove through Henderson. From that area, right through Phoenix, Arizona, most probably onto Utah, because it's just all these sightings happen around that place. I don't know. It's just like
love Utah.
It's like a hot spot. Or Utah, yeah. Fantastic.
Oh, I got some more episodes of Blind Frog Ranch to watch as well.
Yes, that's another one if you would like to watch it. Blind Frog Ranch.
Much better than Skinwalker.
On the Discovery channels. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can watch them all.
All 5 seasons.
Yes.
Look at us promoting Blind Frog Ranch.
Fantastic.
Season 6 is out, but only in the US.
And R.I.P. Dwayne.
Oh,
poor Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
I like Dwayne.
Yeah.
I did like Dwayne. He tried. Well, they got in the... No, actually, I can't say because it'll be a spoiler if you do want to watch
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
So I quite like the idea of a holograph now. So if this was my tinfoil hat week, but it is not, I would say 1 star, it's a holograph, they are testing us. That would be my conclusion.
Would it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my conclusion.
No. Well.
But Trace, I did it again. Oh, sorry. Her
Ma'am.
name is Tracy, right? And I call her Tracy a lot. Mother, tinfoil hat. Unos, dos, tres.
Well, you know what mine's going to be.
Every week it's going to be a
most
3.
weeks. I can't debunk this one. It's got to be a 3 tinfoil hat for me.
3 tinfoil hats.
3 tinfoil hats. Definitely.
It is a very big story. It's one of the most talked about UFO sightings.
It is. It's quite a big one.
It was big in that a lot of people seen it.
Yes.
So it's a massive
You can't
sighting.
debunk something like that.
No, and you also can't recreate it.
No.
Unless you got a holograph. I'm going to look into holograms.
Holograms. Are they
Hologram?
holographs?
Holographs.
Holograms.
Hologram.
Yeah.
Holograph is something that's
Yeah.
reflective. Hologram?
Yeah.
Holograph. I don't know. I'm
But
going to
if
look
Disney can do it,
True. Got a Walt.
yeah. But we got,
Yeah,
we
'cause they
got
project onto
technology
water,
now
don't
that
they?
can do.
Fantasia.
I don't know what I can't. I got to zip that bit because that's something that's top
What?
secret.
You don't work for the government, mother.
I don't work for the government, no. But
Are you worried about...
Oh, it could be, yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to take it too
No.
seriously. I think you're all right.
Anyway, tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Oh,
Tomorrow.
I thought you was introducing the next episode. Never mind.
Yes, tomorrow, the 16th of July. Again, it's supposed to be in the 8th of July. Whether it will happen, President Trump is supposedly making his speech about alien species and otherworldly things.
So it's kind of like a confession on
So
what we know.
if we are going to hear it in the UK, we will hear about it Friday, hopefully.
At stupid o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But this speech was meant to take place originally on the 8th.
8th of July.
Then he said about doing it another day, and now
yeah,
we're
I think
on
he
the
had a
16th.
lot on with the Iran war and everything.
Boo-hoo, we want to know
Yeah.
about the aliens.
I know. So I can't wait.
Come on,
So
Trump.
if it does, actually, I will be recording it anyway, and we'll have a talk about that.
And we'll have a good old Trump episode.
Yeah. We're going to do our orange faces.
We'll
aren't
do
we?
our Trump outfits, and we will discuss what Trump said. We can reenact it.
Yeah,
we can do that.
That'd be good. Yeah. Okay.
So next week, we will be discussing major alien abductions.
Ooh,
So we kind
there
of
we
touched
go.
on it a bit today,
Yeah.
but we will be talking about some
The bad
major
aliens.
stories. Oh, the bad aliens.
The
not these
baddies.
niceties.
Yeah. These guys.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yes. These guys we'll be talking about. The greeny greys. Oh, yes. There we go.
So make sure you join us next week and tune in. But
Don't miss
until
it.
then, remember,
Mam says it's aliens.